This is when your flesh, crimson and pale.
I'm Mark X from Split Second, a Belgian band, and we're playing at the NCN Festival for the very first time. Looking forward to it too. It's a great festival. I love the old scenery. I love the whole setup. Really looking forward to it. So yeah. It started as a passion to play live, actually. I really wanted to be on stage and play live antics. But what really pushed me over the edge was a bunch of bands that really influenced me. First of all, the electronic side, when I discovered Tangerine Dream, I went really into electronic music and sequencers and also analog synthesizers to create unique sounds, to have a sound of your own. On the other hand, I also like bands like The Stranglers and Roxy Music. Roxy Music was a little more experimental too, and they had much of a show element as well, which is also something I liked. So all those influences just came together, and especially after, because first I started off with a new wave band. I was a really big fan of The Cure as well. And I started playing that type of stuff with new wave band covers of Devo and stuff also. But after the new wave band kind of disbanded, it blew up. We started to. I bought my first sequencer and I started working more, starting from an electronic bass. I played bass guitar too and added some guitars, but there was a lot more electronics coming up in the music, and yeah, that's the way that evolved. And also, I wanted to be, I wanted to make music that was more danceable as well. Um, so that's why the very first album with Flash and everything, and but also later Rigor Mortis, it had to be very danceable. Um, so that was the beginning of it. Everybody has to find it. You basically can give advice, because most interesting way to work is everybody has to find their own way. You have to decide what you want, not think about, well, if you can work for a market if you want to. If you think I want to make the perfect pop song and I want to sound like this person or this person, that's one way to go. But I think if you make music from yourself and you have the passion to create new sounds, new songs, I think that's a more rewarding, and it's more likely to give you a style of your own and a personality of your own, which will make you stand out. Because otherwise, you just sound like I don't know how many other bands. Hopefully, a lot of energy, and should be, because usually we get a lot back from the audience as well. But we play slightly hyped up versions of. We try not to play exactly what's on the record, because otherwise you can just listen at home to the songs, put your headphones on, and watch TV or something. Watch a nice clip. We really try to add something new, some live elements, and yeah, bring our energy to the people and have them bring their energy back. And usually there's a very interesting symbiosis between us and the audience. So hopefully that'll work again today. I'm looking forward to that. Oh God, there are so many different ones, and completely different styles too. There's Prince, there's Judas Priest, there's Baus, there's one gig from Susie and the Banshees also. There's Fat Gadget. That's another big influence, by the way. When I started making electronic music on my own, also Cabaret Voltaire. So there are many and many different styles, but yeah, it's always when your hair stands on end that it's a good sign. I'm not gonna dabble with AI. It's not something I want to experiment with. I work very organically, actually. I still work with very organic sounds. Well, even some of the sequences I use are sounds that I sampled myself from situations or people that I know or places where I've been. and that's the way I like to create my music. But I'm sure there are people who will experiment with AI and maybe find a way to develop something creative with that. That's definitely a possibility. Just to use AI as a whole, to only work with AI to create music. I think it'll be, people are worried about losing maybe the spirit of music, the identity also. But I think of AI kind of like this orange juice that's made from concentrated orange juice, because it's nothing original. It's all put together from things that they got from all over the place and from other people and from already existing artists, and they make a cocktail of that. That isn't per se uninteresting, but it doesn't add anything new per definition. So I think there's still a necessity for people to put their own stamp on it and to make their own type of music with their own identity.
The shortest way to cardiac arrest.